Welcome back to NT Coins World. If you're passionate about rare and valuable coins, you're in the right place. In today's episode, we're diving deep into two of the most notable 5-cent coins, the 1988 D. Jefferson nickel, 1991 D. Jefferson nickel packed with history, value, and unique details that every collector should know. First up, we have the 1988 D 5 cents coin and 1991 D 5 cents coin. Stick around as we break down everything you need to know about this fascinating coin. The 1988 D. Jefferson nickel was minted at the Denver Mint during a time when the United States was experiencing economic growth and change. The late 1980s saw advancements in coin production technology, but also a continued reliance on traditional coin designs. The 5-cent coin, commonly known as the nickel, had been using the portrait of Thomas Jefferson since 1938, designed by Felix Schlag. Despite minor modifications over the years, the 1988 D nickel maintained the classic look that had become a staple in American currency. On the obverse front of the coin, we see a left-facing profile of Thomas Jefferson with the word Liberty and the year 1988 inscribed beside his portrait. The D mint mark, indicating its production at the Denver Mint, is located just below the year. This mint mark is essential for collectors to distinguish between coins struck in different locations. The reverse back of the coin features Monticello, Jefferson's historic home in Virginia. Above the depiction of Monticello, we see a pluribus unum. Below the structure, the words Monticello, 5 cents, and United States of America are inscribed. This design remained largely unchanged until the early 2000s when the Westward Journey series introduced new reverse designs. The Denver Mint produced an impressive number of 1988 D nickels with a total mintage exceeding 596 million. With such a high production volume, the coin is considered common in circulated conditions. However, high-quality examples with minimal wear or those in uncirculated condition can still be valuable to collectors. Due to its large mintage, most 1988 D nickels found in circulation hold only their face value of 5 cents. However, well-preserved specimens in mint state MS conditions can command higher prices. Here's a general price guide: circulated condition, face value 5 cents, MS 60 to MS 63, around 25 cents to $1, MS 64 to MS 65, $3 to $5, MS 66, $15 to $30, MS 67 or higher, $100 or more, very rare. Grading is crucial when determining value, as even minor scratches or contact marks can lower a coin's grade significantly. Some 1988-D nickels exhibit errors or variations that increase their value to collectors. These include small raised lines or extra metal on the coin surface due to die wear, coins that are misaligned during the striking process, resulting in part of the design being missing. Depending on the percentage off-center, these can fetch $20 to $100. Some specimens may show slight doubling on letters or numbers due to die misalignment. These errors can be worth $50 or more, depending on their visibility. Coins with fully struck steps on Monticello, showing all 6 steps distinctly, are rare and desirable, often selling for over $100 in higher grades. While the 1988 D nickel is not considered rare, finding a pristine high-grade example or an error coin can make for an exciting addition to any collection. Many collectors seek out examples or those with significant die errors, making certain variations more valuable than others. If you happen to come across a well-preserved 1988 D nickel, it might be worth getting it graded to determine its true value. The 1991 D. Jefferson nickel is one of the notable 5-cent coins struck by the Denver Mint. While it may appear as a common modern nickel, several factors contribute to its significance among collectors. Let's explore its history, design elements, mintage details, errors, market value, and collector interest. The 1991 D. Jefferson nickel continues the long-standing series of nickels first introduced in 1938, featuring Thomas Jefferson on the obverse and Monticello on the reverse. Designed by Felix Schlag, this coin has been an essential part of U.S. coinage for decades. By 1991, the U.S. Mint was producing millions of these coins to meet circulation demand. While many were struck, finding high-quality examples today can be a challenge due to circulation wear and tear. The obverse of the 1991 D nickel features a left-facing portrait of Thomas Jefferson, originally designed by Felix Schlag. Above his head is the motto "In God We Trust," while the word "Liberty" and the year 1991 appear to the right. Below the portrait is the D mint mark, indicating that this coin was minted in Denver. The reverse showcases Monticello, Jefferson's plantation home in Virginia. Above the building is the Latin phrase "E pluribus unum." Below Monticello, the denomination 5 cents and the country name United States of America are inscribed. The overall design remains faithful to Schlag's original artwork, with minor modifications over the years. The Denver Mint produced approximately 664,306,000 nickels in 1991. This high mintage means that the coin is relatively common in circulation. However, certain factors, such as condition and errors, can significantly influence its desirability among collectors. Circulated examples of the 1991 D nickel typically hold only face value. Uncirculated examples in MS60 to MS64 grade range from $1 to $3. Higher grade examples, such as MS65 and above, can fetch $10 to $50, depending on the coin's luster and strike quality. Proof-like or exceptionally well-struck specimens with full steps on Monticello, full steps designation, can demand even higher prices, often exceeding $100 in top grades. Collectors are always on the lookout for errors as they add uniqueness and value to a coin. Some notable errors for the 1991 D nickel include nickels that were misaligned during striking can range from minor to dramatic, with values increasing based on the degree of the off-center strike. These occur when a crack forms on the minting die, leaving raised lines on the coin's surface. A portion of the coin is missing due to a misfeed during the blanking process. Though rare, a double die variety would show noticeable doubling in inscriptions or design elements. While the 1991 D nickel is not considered a rare coin, collectors focus on high-grade specimens and those with full steps on Monticello. The full steps designation is particularly important to Jefferson nickel collectors as it signifies a well-struck coin with sharp details. Additionally, error varieties add an extra layer of appeal for those seeking unique pieces. For those looking to add a 1991 D nickel to their collection, focusing on uncirculated and full steps examples can provide better long-term value. If you happen to come across error coins, they can be worth significantly more than their face value. That wraps up our deep dive into these fascinating 5-cent coins. Let me know in the comments if you own any of these coins or if you've ever come across a rare error. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to NT Coins World for more exciting numismatic content. Until next time, happy collecting.